Quarterfinals, Fiji against Australia. And to take you into this one, it's Sean Maloney.
Thanking you, Wyn Griffith, and joining me to get us through our first Cup quarter-final is ex-New Zealand Sevens superstar coudnt. What a way to get our Cup quarter-finals off and running.
Well, I can't wait, Shawnee. I think this is going to go through the roof. A high-quality quarter-final. One of the top dogs is not going to go through to the Cup semi-final. Everything on the line for these two teams. And I think Australia are a big chance. This is when you want to meet Fiji. First game up, day two.
Well, in their most recent encounter in Hong Kong just last week, it was Fiji dealing it to the Aussies. They were sublime in that one, so Australia hoping to stifle the attacking flair of Fiji. And it is a good afternoon to you watching on back in Fiji. Bulla to you. And to you in Australia catching all the action via Fox Sports as well. It's good afternoon to you also. That's how your men went yesterday. Shock loss, it must be said, against Argentina in the opener.
Yeah, that's why they're in a position in the quarterfinal playing Fiji. The question for me is, can Australia limit the offloads of the Fijians? Alex Ruiz, good man in charge of this one, and also can they starve Fiji off possession? If they can do those two things, they're a huge chance for Fiji. My questions are, who's going to take over from the missing Semi Kunatani in Ruatha?
James Stannard leading the side here in Singapore, and he gets us off and running. We are into the Cup quarterfinals, and that looked to go forward off the hands of Myers, and that is exactly how Alex Ruiz saw it as well.
Yeah, nice high kick there from Stannard, as you'd expect. Very adept in that part of the game. This is what I'm looking forward to. The stifling Australian defence against the high-octane Fijian offence.
Coach.
As always, the Fijians well supported.
Sat.
Big pocket of the crowd here at the National Stadium cheering them on. And go Fiji, go. And early on it's Kalini Sao.
Right from now.
Coming back the other way, now scooping up. Here's Ravovo. Ravovo. Takes a couple of defenders to drop Ravovo. And now the beautiful hands of Veramalua. Here's a pass. He's a runner on the outside in the form of Tuai. And now at pace, getting through the line is Talinga. You can't give him a sniff, Talinga. He is too quick. Talinga has the first try in our first Cup quarterfinals.
Well, the rookie of Hong Kong last weekend, Kitione Talinga. You can't miss one-on-one tackles. Good line speed initially from Australia, but it's just a straight-out miss, unfortunately, by John Porch and Talinga. I love the running style, so balanced, isn't he, the number 10 for Fiji. And as he stepped up over the weekend.
Yep, 3 tries yesterday, now dots it down and make it 4 here in Singapore. And Kalini Sao with the conversion attempt. It is away, so score stays. Fiji 5, Australia 0.
Interesting to see too. Normally there's the captain Kalini Sao in the centres. He's had to go to the wing with all the injuries. Just a little snippet of it. He's just so composed, the Fijian captain.
Veramalua on the hunt, but Kingston does beautifully. It was 2v2 there, and Tom Kingston was the man who came out on top, but Fiji pile in at the breakdown. Australia get done for not releasing on the ground.
Very underrated part of Jerry Tuai's game is when he makes a tackle, he makes a lot of turnovers. Very good at their ruck situation.
Veramalua with Ravovo. Ravovo trying to get in behind. And then he frees a pass. Sharp work from Fiji early, the Aussies. Ravovo. Lovely little wrap around. Domololo was a man popping it up off his shoulder for Almavale, looking to make the steal for Australia. Can't do so. But with some room to move, Veramalua. We're going to go.
It's those offloads, Shawnee. Australia have to limit them. You can see Fiji, they always just pop the ball off the deck. Very tough to stop.
Domololo gets the ball across the field to the try scorer. Gets the ball away again to the next level skipper now. Comes to Ravovo, and there are numbers to burn. Look out, the big Dakuwanga. Dakuwanga brought down, then pops up. There is going to be Australia getting a tackle. Johnny Porch
coming across, making a nice tackle. Well, they're in the mood, aren't they, Fiji, early?
Still some work to do for the Australians to get clear their line. It's a nice line outtake from Foley, who pops to Stannard. Kingston.
Rack phone.
For Alavau. Smart work in and around the ruck. This little fella in the stutter step, and now he's happy just to buy some time. Myers is there, looking to clean out, but Fiji have been still with Australia here. Now Foley to Stannard. Stannard will just prop and come back. For Australia.
Right up the middle of the park, great break by Alan Fa'ala'avau under a huge amount of pressure initially. Australia on the there's no on the outside, but look where Fig positioned himself, right in behind him, a missed 1-2 by the number 12 Ruvovo.
From the Olympic Club in Sydney, and the cheering down in Coogee, Sydney's beaches.
They don't have possession of Fiji, a lot of hands on hips. The first time some questions have been asked of them in this. Defensively, they don't have the answers. You see by Stannard, he's been the Australia's best this weekend.
He's got the captain's arm of Ed Jenkins, just gives it the single thumbs up to his teammate.
Defensively, they don't have the answers. You see by Stannard, he's been the Australia's best this weekend.
He's got the captain's armband in the absence of Ed Jenkins, just gives it the single thumbs up to his teammate.
They don't have possession of Fiji, a lot of hands on hips. The first time some questions have been asked of them in this.
Great pressure at the back from Fiji. Kingston's just going to have to steer straight back into the traffic. He gets through. Kingston has Myers there, and now he's switching to a rumbling Thunderbolt. And penalty advantage here too for Australia. Porch trying to bounce out of the tackle there of Tuai. Myers goes back short side. Stannard, the old hand, is just going to be happy to dribble it into touch and say to Fiji, your turn now.
Yeah, smart play there by Stannard, realising that his team's had to defend for a long period, so just slowing the play down.
Number 7 yellow off,
seconds tick away. But what a run. Tom Kingston, I think it was, hitting it hard. That's how you do it.
Well, we spoke about how Fiji blew Australia off the park last week in Hong Kong, but previous to that, Australia had rolled Fiji in Vancouver and went within a whisker of beating them in Vegas as well. So there's a really great rivalry developing between these two sides.
Just on coming back to that self-belief. When you do beat Fiji, that air of invincibility, it's not there anymore, and I think that's been a huge part of why this Australian team's been so successful of late.
Excellent take at the top from Domololo. Here comes the hot stepper. And Sila. Pass going there from Dakuwanga, and again we're going to come back for a forward pass. The crowd don't like it.
Well, for me, this is inexcusable. This is lazy running. That one's okay. And that one just there, again marginal, but this is the referee right on the money.
Okay,
All it takes is one step back, Shawnee. You got to make extra careful, especially after just been stunned a minute ago. And look at that forward. You don't see that very often. A lot of hands on hips by the Fijians. This is a time for Australia. This is an important attacking set for them.
Bind. Set.
Big outsiders for this one, no doubt about that. Australia, they find themselves with a 9-point lead. Kingston will help deliver Australia this field position. It's scrappy at the back. Stannard does well to pick it up. Myers, he knows only one way, and that is headlong into the defence. Does not shirk it at all. Stannard, they're numbered up well here, the Aussies. Kingston instead goes himself. Long looping pass there to Myers. Takes the initial shot on the chin from Talinga, and then still drives through him. And
Stay up. Number 10.
Chance here for Australia if they want.
Number 10 wide.
No.
Stay up, please.
I'm going to suggest maybe they take 3,
Off
but you'd
feet.
say no, wouldn't you?
Oh, you got to go for the try. You got to go for the nail. 7 points right here. Fiji have had to defend for a long time, so
Let's go.
they're going to set up their play. And
Five,
very
five.
inventive at this part of the game. Very tough to defend right in front of your own post.
Come on.
Stannard. Some work to do for the Fijians in defence. Porch. He's the gas man for the Aussies. And he's going to be pinged there for not releasing. Excellent work from Fiji in terms of defence. And now the little grubber in behind from Nasila. Penalty the call. Late tackle.
After kick.
Yeah, that's a big decision. Johnny Porch, he needed to give that ball, didn't need the contact. Now here go Fiji.
He's off again. He's gone the well once. He's going to go again. Nasila. Oh, excellent work from Con Foley, who looked out on his feet moments ago and has got back to help shut that down though. Myers piles in now. It's so scrappy. Somehow Fiji are not going to come away with it. Knock on the call.
Oh, geez, that was brilliant work from the Fijian captain, Clenny South. This pops up, he's in all day long.
Number 4,
Unfortunately, it doesn't for Nasila, but watch. We'll see a Clenny South
Yes.
battling hard and
Number 8 off,
just
please.
there. I think he knocks the one, unfortunately,
Number
for the
8
Fijians. Geez,
Number
that area's been
8
brutal, the breakdown.
Number 11 off, please.
I'll tell you what, this is some way to
Number
get us
8
going
off, please.
on the cup side of the draw here in Singapore. This has been a pulsating game.
Time is
Yeah,
back on.
everything, isn't it? But now, the guy coming on, Frankie
Time back on.
Winterstein, just underneath the post.
Yellow ball. Guys.
Right hand side for Australia. He is a big unit. If it was me, I'd just give him the ball straight away and let him loose.
Maybe just send him towards Gideonet Talinga. Alaval, here he comes. Winterstein. Good cover defence from Fiji. They drop the big man just shy of his 22-metre line, and now the pressure comes from Fiji, but
From the side 8.
side entry is the call for Alaval for Australia. Has Myers looming outside. He hasn't got eyes for Myers for the moment. Now he switches to a rangy runner in the form of Myers. Excellent pressure here from Fiji. They clatter in and they'll come away with it. Veramalua goes back towards the direction of the ref. Now the basketball pass. This is going to be just a Veramalua landing a big blow for Fiji. Game on.
You knew the comeback was coming. It's just a matter of time. Yasa Veramalua has been a monster at kickoff, but they monstered that ruck to the Fijians. They get numbers there. Veramalua with the pass, but they go back to him and say, there you go. Have a 50-metre run. Get us back in the game. 10 points to 14 with the kick to come.
Oh, the kick. Let's get a look at the kick. It is all full. Let's have a little look-see now, and it's on its way off the boot of the captain, Clinty Sow, and it's good. Whoa, 2 points the margin. Can Australia hang on?
Oh, we've been here a million times, and Fiji, you wouldn't expect anything less. Kickoff, they're so good.
Can they find Veramalua on the hunt off the restart? It's weighted and sent in his direction. It's weighted well. He slaps it back. It falls to Fiji. Play Unzakul. Oh, the drama. The big guy through. Is he going to get there? You betcha! We're going to go upstairs. Talinga looks like he's got a double. He looks like he scored the match winner. We hold our breath and wait. Hey, Fiji, it's all good.
Miri Malua, the kick-off. Look at him there, snap it back. But Kitione Talinga introduces himself on the world stage, was outstanding last week. Look at the legs pump, puts it down. Fiji, they use their get-out-of-jail card, but how good are they mentally to be able to finish that off?
Oh, they found themselves in a similar position last week against Kenya. After the bell, they got it done. This time, they gave themselves at least 5 or 6 seconds to work with before the full-time gong. Here's another look at the match-winning try. They just find a way every day. Coudnt.
Oh, it's just superlatives after superlatives, isn't it? Fiji are never out of it, and they move on.
So it is Fiji getting past Australia, who was so brave in defeat. Full time in this Cup quarter final, and it is Fiji 19, Australia 14.